What's up, guys, and welcome to the very first episode of the Break Room. This is a brand new series that we're going to have here on the VIM Tool channel. It will be weekly episodes, and it's going to be some pretty cool content for you guys coming up in the future. So be sure to hit that subscribe button if you're not already, because some of these videos we got lined up are going to be really cool to see. So you're probably asking yourself, why did you decide on the name The Break Room? Well, it's pretty simple. We're going to make some videos, not only breaking stuff, but there will be breaking stuff involved. And I'll get to that in just a second, because that's what you guys really want to see. But it's also videos that you can watch while you're taking a break, learn about some of the new technology that's put inside these VIM tools. Obviously, we're going to break some stuff, and that's what we're all looking forward to. So we're going to be putting our tools to the test with some torque to see where the failure points are, and also see how VIM Tools stacks up against the competition. Because we truly believe S2 steel is the steel that you need to be purchasing, and VIM Tools is where it's at. So in this week's episode, we're going to be taking a look at 3 tools. You've seen 2 of them before. You probably haven't seen the third one. And this one's really cool, and we're going to be putting them to use and showing how these tools will help you in your day-to-day activities and help you get your work done a little bit easier. The first product I want to show you is the V232 from VIM. This is a really cool little tool. You've probably seen this design before because VIM's got it in several variations, just like the VCT1 that we'll cover in just a second. This is a really cool design that VIM came up with, and it pretty much gives you an articulation motion just like your hand. So the way your hand works, the way the tool works, that's why it works so good. Obviously, removing body clip and trim rivets is a part of everyday work that we have to deal with, and this tool is going to make that job even easier. So the wide part here allows for you to pinch easily on it and apply pressure to remove trim pieces and also body clips. So let's take a look at this tool in action. All right, so I'm going to demonstrate how the V232 works in a real life application. This tool has got a very unique shape, as you guys can see by looking at it. Any way that you can bend your hand, this tool will actually articulate the way that your hand moves to allow you to get into any places that you may need to get to. Now the jaws have a specific design, and they're designed to take off body clips or trim clips like you see right here. Normally, the way that you would take these off without the proper tool is by the use of a pocket screwdriver or pocket pry bar. Now while these will work, the problem is when you get down in here and you start pushing and prying and marring, it's going to disrupt the finish that's on the fastener, because obviously these are all plastic and they will dent up, skin up, and mar up pretty easily. So here we have a trim clip, and we're going to remove this without any damage to this clip at all. As you see, it's got the notches on here, and this works on all kind of different body clips or trim clips. You can see the way the teeth engage underneath it, and you can simply pull it up with no damage to the plastic surroundings at all in here. And that way when you get through working on your car, you can put it down and your customer is not going to complain that anything's marred up, skin up, or whatever. It's just a very unique tool, and it's designed for a specific job, and it's needed in the industry. I know a lot of you guys are going to have I work fine with my plastic pieces with my pocket pry bar or my pocket screwdriver, and that's fine if that's what you feel like you need to use, but this is a tool specifically designed for this type of body clip, trim clips, or whatever. They did a great job designing these tips to allow you to get your jobs done easier. So that's how they work, and that's how they're used in real life application. And you can see the way they articulate. These things will get in anywhere that allow you to get your hand or your fingers, and just that added little bit of pressure that you can put on here makes it super simple to remove stuff just like this. Obviously, that video will show you how much easier this is to use than a pocket pry bar or a pocket screwdriver. Those tools work, but why not have the correct tool for the job, and that way you don't cause any damage to the customer's vehicle, because you don't want it to look like you worked on it. The next tool that we have goes along with this same family. It is the BCT1. As you can see, it has the same articulating design as the V232, and this tool is going to allow you to reach in there and remove those evap lines. Any line that has the push-in side connector fitting, this tool is going to allow you to work on those and remove them. Obviously, when a vehicle's got just dirt and debris that gets under those connectors, it makes it hard to push. You use a pick, you use a screwdriver, yes, it'll work, but you're going to damage the connector, or worse, even let it slip off and poke it through your finger. Nobody wants to have one of those days. But having the correct tool for the job is just going to make it much smoother and easier for you to get through your day. The BCT1 is one of those tools. So check these out as well. Having the right tool for the job is really where it's at. Having a toolbox full of tools is all about options, and having options allows you to work around different situations and scenarios just to make your day go faster and get through the job a little bit better. These tools is made just for that. So the last tool I have to show you is a brand new tool. It will be available by the end of the month. So this is a tool that you guys need to look out for. It's the WCT7. It's a 7-inch long electrical disconnect plier. Now I know, before you say it, there's already a competitor on the market that's making a tool that's just like this. This one's different. As you notice, the head design on this is much slimmer. It's a lower profile, spring-loaded. So this tool is going to allow you to get in tighter access areas to remove those electrical connectors. I got a little demo set up, and we'll show you how this tool works in real life and show you how just having a narrower jaw on the tool will help you access different kind of connectors in different situations. As previously mentioned, it does have a lot smaller head profile, which is great for, getting in tighter spaces, because obviously everything on vehicles is getting smaller and smaller, and the room for us to get in there and work is just not there. So the head design of this being a lot slimmer is really great for tight access. So we're going to give you a demonstration here of how these jaws work to help you to remove connectors. Okay, obviously for filming purposes, it's hard to get in a lot of places with the light that you need to film a video correctly, as well as just having the room for the cameras with the different angles that's needed. But as you can see, the head profile of this is a lot smaller than the competitors that's on the market. It's just a different design, and this is a really cool tool to help you when trying to remove electrical connectors. Obviously, you see this one's dirty and grimy, and this one's actually an extremely clean electrical connector that you would normally see on vehicles. And a lot of times that grit and grime that gets in there just makes it hard to remove with your finger. Obviously, you can do it, but why not have a tool that's going to assist you to make your job easier? Now the design of this tool is really good. You can see this one has the locking tab where you have to push down. It unpops the safety switch here, which allows you to remove it. And this tool makes it super simple to do. You can simply slide it over there. You pinch it here, and voila, the connector comes off that easy. It's also the same way for removing and installing connectors. It works just the same. It's just a unique design. That's something that VIM's put their spin on that's needed in this market. Electrical connectors are obviously one of those things you don't want to damage. Not just because of the availability to get them, but the added cost that it's going to cost your customer to replace these connectors, and also the aggravation of having to depin and repin all the stuff in the connectors. If you have the right tool for the job, it just makes it easier. All right, as you've seen in the video, these things work great for removing and installing electrical connectors. Like I said earlier, it's all about options. You got to have different options in your toolbox to work through different scenarios that you're going to come across. Having this narrow head and smaller head design on here is going to help you access those connectors and just make your job easier. So be sure to check these out. These will be in stock and shipping at the end of the month. All right, guys, so this concludes the very first episode of the Break Room. Thank you for hanging out with us today, and hopefully you learned a little something about some of these VIM tools and even seen some stuff that might help you in your job to make your day go by a little bit easier, because we all know it's always nice to have a little extra grease on that wheel to keep things running smooth. Like always, thanks for watching. Hit that thumbs up and click that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, because there's going to be a lot of cool tools and a lot of useful knowledge that's going to help you guys out. Y'all have a great one, and we will catch y'all next time.